Are you ready for the start of hurricane season? Well, it begins in 2 weeks. Paul Drews, he reports on how busy this hurricane season is expected to be.
Well, water temperature and wind factor in hurricane formation as well as strengthening or weakening these storms. And these two items are forecast to play a big part in how many tropical cyclones are expected in the Central Pacific this year and how strong they could be. It is expected to be a less active hurricane season because we will not be in an El Nino weather pattern with warmer waters around the equator where many storms form, nor a La Nina weather pattern where the waters are cooler. Instead, it will be a neutral one.
Are most likely to experience a near to below average tropical cyclone activity this season. That's for the entire Central Pacific.
Normally, 4 to 5 tropical systems, either hurricanes, tropical storms, or depressions, enter the Central Pacific. But this year, forecasters only expect 1 to 4 systems. And that's not the only thing expected to be down this hurricane season.
We also expect there to be typical to weaker than normal wind shear across the Central Pacific, which is a factor that keeps hurricanes from developing and can diminish hurricanes if they run into that.
Last year was also a quiet season with only 2 named storms in the Central Pacific. But Hurricane Hone came dangerously close to the state, passing 60 miles from the Big Island. This year, storms may not weaken as much as they have in the past when they get close to the islands, and not just because of weaker wind shear.
Even though waters near the equator are near normal, waters near Hawaii are warmer than average. And that would allow any hurricanes that do form to maintain their strength as they come closer to the state. So even if we have less activity than normal, it could end up stronger or more impactful to the state of Hawaii.
Tropical cyclones bring the threat of damaging wind or flooding rain. But for some areas, more rain is desperately needed during hurricane season, which is also Hawaii's dry season. Already, parts of the state are under drought conditions.
Moderate drought or worse over all of Maui County and all of the Big Island. We are expecting drought conditions to worsen over there, and drought and fire weather conditions to worsen over there and continue through the entire dry season.
While northern islands could benefit from those warmer waters around the state.
There are some warmer SST anomalies, sea surface temperature anomalies, around Kauai and Oahu, which is one of the reasons why they're calling for enhanced precipitation over there.
Hawaii's hurricane season starts June 1st, so now is the time to prepare yourself, your family, and your home for the possibility of disaster striking, something many don't do.
Right now, they were saying maybe about 80% are not prepared or unprepared, so we're trying to bring those numbers up. We're doing it.
Now, to help Hawaii be better prepared, the National Weather Service increased several products this year to better forecast storm surge, tropical cyclone formation, and the potential of tropical storm force winds reaching our state.